Is playing Padel really one of the best sports you can choose for your health, fitness, and overall happiness? That question has been popping up more and more often as Padel continues its rapid rise in popularity across the world, from Europe to the Middle East, and now in many parts of the United States. People who have never picked up a racket before suddenly find themselves hooked after one game, while others who might have once loved tennis or squash are trading their old sport for Padel because it feels easier on the body, more social, and just as exciting. But behind the trend and the hype, the real question remains: what are the actual health benefits of Padel? And how many times a week should you play if you want to get the most out of it without running into injuries or burnout? Padel is often described as a mix between tennis and squash, played on a smaller court surrounded by glass walls where the ball can bounce and keep the rally alive for longer. The court size and doubles format make the game incredibly social and accessible, which is why people of all ages, from children to older adults, can enjoy it. Unlike some other sports where you need years of practice just to have fun, Padel rewards beginners immediately. The racket is shorter and easier to handle, and rallies last longer, meaning you spend less time chasing mistakes and more time actually playing. But this accessibility doesn't mean it's a light sport. In fact, Padel provides a unique combination of cardiovascular training, muscular development, mental stimulation, and social bonding that makes it one of the most complete forms of exercise you can practice. When it comes to physical health, Padel shines because of the way it mixes aerobic and anaerobic activity. The game flows in bursts. You have periods of moderate activity when positioning and rallying, then quick sprints, explosive smashes, and sudden changes of direction. This rhythm is exactly what doctors and sports scientists recommend for heart health, because it challenges the cardiovascular system in a dynamic way, improving circulation, lung capacity, and endurance. Over time, people who play Padel regularly see improvements in their stamina, lower resting heart rates, and better cardiovascular efficiency. At the same time, it is not as punishing as running long distances or playing full-court tennis, which means fewer players give up because of fatigue or injury. Weight management is another major benefit of Padel. A 1-hour session of moderate to intense play can burn between 400 and 600 calories, which is comparable to a solid gym session but feels much more enjoyable. The variety of movements, lunging, sprinting, stretching for the ball, rotating the torso, activates multiple muscle groups at once, raising metabolic demand and helping regulate blood sugar. Unlike monotonous cardio such as jogging, Padel keeps you mentally engaged the entire time, which prevents the boredom that often kills consistency in exercise routines. Over weeks and months, this translates into steady fat loss, better muscle tone, and improved energy levels. The musculoskeletal benefits go even deeper. Every rally requires coordination between the legs, core, and upper body. Players strengthen their quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves as they push off, squat, and lunge for balls. The upper body gets a workout through forehand drives, backhands, volleys, and smashes, which engage the shoulders, chest, and arms. At the same time, because the racket is lighter and the court smaller, the strain on joints is less severe than in sports like tennis, making Padel a safer choice for those worried about overuse injuries in the elbows, shoulders, or knees. And because players constantly have to rotate and stabilize their torso, the core is always activated, which not only improves balance and posture, but also reduces the risk of lower back pain. Beyond the physical, Padel has a profound impact on coordination and motor skills. The unpredictable rebounds off the walls and the speed of play sharpen reflexes and hand-eye coordination. The constant need to adjust, anticipate, and react under pressure makes the brain and body work together seamlessly. This neuromuscular training is especially valuable for older adults, as it helps maintain agility, balance, and reaction time, which are crucial in preventing falls and maintaining independence later in life. If you find this video helpful and informative, please support the Healthy Pantry channel by leaving your comment below, liking this video, and subscribing for more daily health and nutrition tips. Mental health is another pillar of Padel's popularity. Because the game is played in doubles, it is inherently social. Every match involves communication, teamwork, and laughter, which fosters a sense of connection that is sometimes missing in other fitness activities. On top of that, Padel naturally reduces stress by releasing endorphins, the brain's feel-good chemicals, and provides an outlet for competitive energy in a positive, non-intimidating environment. Many regular players report feeling mentally sharper, less anxious, and more motivated in their daily lives thanks to the sport. Some even describe it as a form of therapy because once you're on the court, you forget about everything else. Of course, one of the most practical questions people ask is how often they should play. The answer depends on what you want to achieve. If your goal is simply to stay healthy, boost energy, and enjoy life, then playing 2 to 3 times per week is perfect. That gives you enough activity to meet the World Health Organization's recommendations for physical exercise while leaving recovery days for your muscles and joints. If you want to lose weight, improve fitness, and build strength, then 3 to 4 sessions per week are ideal, especially if you combine them with strength training in the gym on the other days. Advanced or competitive players may train 4 to 5 times per week, splitting their time between technique drills, matches, and off-court fitness work. But even then, rest is essential to prevent overuse injuries like tennis elbow, shoulder impingement, or knee strain. Recovery and injury prevention are key to making Padel a sustainable lifestyle habit rather than just a passing hobby. Warm-ups and stretching before games, cool-down routines afterwards, and occasional mobility or yoga sessions can keep the body balanced. Strengthening the shoulders, core, and knees with specific exercises will add protection against common injuries. Choosing the right equipment, especially shoes with lateral support, makes a big difference in preventing ankle twists or joint problems. And just as important as training is listening to your body. If fatigue or pain starts to build, taking a break is far better than pushing through and risking a long-term setback. What makes Padel unique compared to many other sports is how fun and engaging it is. The rallies last longer, so everyone feels involved regardless of skill level. The rules are simple enough that beginners can enjoy a game almost immediately, but the depth of strategy ensures that more advanced players always find new challenges. This combination of accessibility, fitness, and enjoyment explains why Padel is not just a fad, but a movement reshaping how people approach exercise. To sum it up, Padel is not only one of the best sports for physical health, improving cardiovascular fitness, burning calories, strengthening muscles, and enhancing coordination, but also a powerful tool for mental well-being and social connection. The optimal frequency depends on your goals, but for most people, playing 2 to 3 times a week strikes the perfect balance between progress and recovery. If you want to push further, 3 to 4 times per week can accelerate fitness gains, especially when combined with off-court training. After all, the best workout is the one you actually look forward to doing. And for millions of people around the world, that workout is now found inside the glass walls of a Padel court. Thank you for joining us here at the Healthy Pantry. We hope you found the information valuable and inspiring. Remember, your health is a journey, and we are here to guide you every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.